Hey everybody, so come to you guys to just make a video about how I've been feeling lately. Um, well, as far as my health goes, I'm still in pain and I'm still having trouble with high urgency and high frequency, and still having trouble with painful urination. Um, and I'm also having some abdominal issues. Not sure what's going on there, but I will be getting a full abdominal ultrasound and we'll be seeing a GI specialist soon. Um, but I've kind of been feeling, to be honest, I've just kind of been feeling a little depressed because um, it's a lot to deal with interstitial cystitis. And my fellow IC people, you already know how hard it could be. And it's just a daily struggle, a daily issue that seems to never go away. It's like it's always something. Um, so it affects me deeply emotionally and mentally. On the emotional scale, I've become very numb to the situation. The only thing I can do is be sad about it. Um, and then on the mental scale, I've just become very depressed about it because it's hard to go through life feeling like you will never enjoy life, feeling like you will never have a normal life, a good life. It sucks really bad because every day you're in pain. Every day it's like you're in the bathroom. Um, it weighs on you physically. It tears your body down. You know, you're always in some type of pain. Um, it's hard for you to sometimes get out of bed, and when you get out of bed, all you want to do is get right back in bed. And it's hard to do daily activities. It's hard to work. It's hard to do something simple as sitting here. It's hard to do something simple as walking. You know, the little things can be hard as well. It's not just, the big things. And it just sucks because, like I said, it's always something. Um, and I'm just frustrated because no one seems to understand it. And it's gotten to the point where I've heard so much negativity from it that sometimes I look at myself and I start to think those things are true. Like, as some of you know, I'm not currently working and I haven't been working since 2009, and it's mostly because of my health. But people look at me, and when I say people, I'll say people who know me, friends, family. People look at me and they see me and they think I'm just fine. They think that I'm capable of working. They think that I just want people to take care of me. They think that I'm using my illness as an excuse. And I know, it shouldn't be about what other people think, but that weighs heavily on you when you have loved ones, when you have friends, when you have family who think negative things about you. And this thing surrounds me all the time. Um, because they see that I'm here and I'm not doing anything, so they just simply think that I'm not trying. And that's not the case. I mean, I see makes you depressed, and depression is a huge thing. It's really bad, and for me, it's not a natural depression that everybody gets. For me, it's very abnormal, and for me to be depressed it could be really bad, and nobody gets that, and it's just frustrating trying to continue to try to tell people what's going on or how it is, but nobody is trying to empathize. Nobody is trying to put themselves in my shoes. Nobody is trying to see it from my perspective or a different perspective. And I get that everybody is not going to be understand, but that doesn't mean you have to lack compassion. That doesn't mean that you have to lack empathy. That doesn't mean that you have to lack sympathy. You know, and I'm the type of person, I don't want people to feel sorry for me. Every time somebody says, I feel so bad for you or I feel sorry for you, I tell them, no, please don't. Because I don't want anyone to feel sorry for me. I do want people to listen, and I do want people to be aware, and I do want people to try to understand that interstitial cystitis is a vicious disease. It's not just a UTI, or it's not just me going back and forth to the bathroom. It's so many parts that plays with interstitial cystitis that it's crazy. And with this disease not being well known, nobody can fully understand to the extent that we as sufferers understand it. And it's hard. It's very hard. I'm willing to be open and to be honest and to just share some of my experience with you guys. So right now I'm not working, and I'm currently solely dependent on my twin sister, and that's hard for me. I thank God that He has put her in my life for her to be my caregiver. I thank God that He has made a way that I don't go without what I need. But as a 23-year-old young woman, I want to go out and I want to be independent. But I can't do that because of my illness. I can't do that because I don't have the help that I need, and I'm having a hard time getting the resources that I need. I can't do that when this illness has me in a position that I can't work and I can't go make money on my own. And I am a licensed cosmetologist right now, and I can't go work in a shop. And I do hair from home, but it sucks that the people hair that I do, they have to accommodate me, and it shouldn't be like that. They come to my home and they have to be understanding with me needing to go to the bathroom, or if I need to take a break, or if I need to sit down, or just anything that I need. Instead of me accommodating them, they have to accommodate me. And it's very, very hard. It's very, very sad. And I thank God that, I do have a few people who are willing to do so. But what about the people who don't understand it? What about the people who are not willing to do it? And it's easy to say, oh, forget about those people. But as a person who has just got their license, it's hard because I don't have many clients. And I'm sad because I can't do what I want to do as far as my career goes. And I'm not saying that I'm sitting here trying to make an excuse. I'm sitting here trying to say that interstitial cystitis is, it's just taking my life from me. I'm not trying to make excuses, but I'm telling you my reality. I'm telling you guys my truth. And nobody gets that. Nobody understands that. So I'm sad. And it's easy for people to say things will get better. It's easy for people to say just pray about it, all these things. But this is my everyday life. This is what I have to deal with every day. I have to deal with some type of pain every day. I have to deal with going to the bathroom 40 times a day. I have to deal with not wanting to drink water or drink anything because I'm so tired of going to the bathroom. I have to deal with experimenting with different drugs and different procedures. I have to deal with these things. This is my life. This is me. This is my life. And nobody gets that. And it saddens me that the people who are supposed to be here by my side, they don't, in my opinion, it's like they don't fully trust that I have a good judgment on what's best for me. I understand that they don't want me taking all these pills. I understand that they don't want me, doing the surgeries or going through the procedures. But at the end of the day, when it all boils down, this is my decision. It's my decision. Um, and I have to figure out what's best for me. And I'm not saying that to be mean. I'm not saying that to be a smart um, ASS. I'm not saying that to downplay anybody's support or help that they've given me. I'm not saying that to say that I don't want anybody's opinions. I don't want anybody's comments. I'm just saying that give me leadway here. Give me some type of leadway and allow me to have room to think about my options, to think about um, the choices that I have to make. And whatever choice that I decide, even if you don't agree with it, all I want you to do is stand by me 100%. Because this thing is all about trial and error. This thing is all about taking risks. Because we don't have good treatments. You know, the pills, they're not good. You know, so I have to figure out what I can do to figure out what's best for me. And if you have something to say, then say it. Don't tell me, you know, you don't agree with it, but you're not going to say anything, because that's not helpful either. And that makes me feel bad too. So I just really want people to understand. And I'm trying my best here. I'm trying my best to do what I can to become more independent. I'm trying my best to find the resources that I can to help me get help. I'm trying. But I feel pressured at this point. I feel really pressured, and it's weighing so heavily on me. But all I can do is say I'm trying and I'm giving it my best. And, you know, maybe I can try a little harder. But this is just stressful. It's very stressful. But I just needed to do this because I needed to get this open. I needed to get this out, and I needed people to see that this is not a walk in the park for me, that this is not something that I enjoy. I do not enjoy being sick. I do not enjoy being in pain. And just because you don't see it on my face, just because my body movements or my actions doesn't show it, it just means that I'm strong. It just means that I'm able to endure, you know, the pain that I'm going through. It just means that I'm trying my hardest not to display my pain or my emotions on my face. So take care, and I'll be back soon with some other videos and some other information to continue to spread interstitial cystitis awareness. I love you guys, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.